Impossible.
You mean the S6 results are out?
Yes, they are back. She sent a message, and those were the results.
Our Lady of Africa opened in year 2003, and 2004, that is when this MDD was introduced. When you look at the principles of this school, the vision in particular talks about preparing learners who are culturally sensitive. This term, year 2023, we organized MDD on the theme 20 years of abundant harvest.
The award for the best school UCE exams in Mukono district, the year 2005, goes to none other than Our Lady of Africa SS NAMILYANGO.
More students came, more buildings up, more teaching staff, more quality learning. Now at 20, the world is filled with lawyers, teachers, doctors, artists who went through all under grades.
Our aim was to showcase the trend of this school, where it started and where it is now.
This is the day the Lord has made to make the world understand who we are, where we are, what we do, how we do it, to whom we do it, where we came from, where we are standing, and where we are moving. Our motto standing ever forward.
Music, dance, and drama as one of the co-curricular activities started with a purpose. One, reminding these young ones that African culture is a treasure. African culture is so beautiful to let it go. So we wanted to bring what is out into school. For example, when I say that we're going to have a dance, and we say we have Raka dance. We have Intogoro dance. We have Runyegi dance. Those are things that are done outside. Some of them, it's their first time to see this. So when we bring them, we are telling them we are Africans and these things are part of us.
This is where I was nurtured to become the person admired, yet inspire many.
After some time, the people started believing in us and we received more students.
So, when I was building up this school, I had a clear vision.
Do we have this every year? The answer is yes. How is it done? In Our Lady of Africa, in NAMILYANGO, we have 4 houses. We have Kabalega, we have Mwanga, we have Sona and Mutesa. So every child on admission, each child is given a house. Towards the end of the year, the staff sit and come up with a theme, the items to compete in for. The trainers are aware, the teachers are prepared, the budget is drafted, and we're set to go. These learners go home knowing the themes. Why do they go knowing the themes? We give a chance to these students to also think of ideas, so that when they come with their trainers, they can share. So the preparation takes the whole December, the Jan, and students report towards the end of Jan. And we train for 4 weeks. The items that the children compete in for, we have a poem, we have a play, we have a speech, we have a traditional folk song, we have a traditional dance, and then we have a mime. We schedule it in the way that at 4:30, the learners are given time to go and do their co-curricular, because that time is for co-curricular activities. So at that time, the learners go and train up to 5:30. 6:30. Then we train for the first week, the second week, the third week, we give them more time from 3:30 to 5. Now, in the last week, we give them half a day. And towards the end, in the last 2 days, we give them full days. So learners have enough time to rehearse and perfect, because really it's very interesting when they are preparing to showcase what they have prepared for the viewers.
Thank you. You want to hurry dump me today or every day?
If you want, I can
Do you have enough fuel?
the full tank, come and see.
If you don't have
The
enough,
full tank, come and see.
if you don't have enough.
We are celebrating 20 years of abundant harvest as a journey that we have moved with our parents and the Almighty God.
When they are practicing, there is a lot that they learn from each other. For example, look at a child who has grown up in a home where there is no father. Look at a child who has grown up in Cross-Negate. And then another child who has grown up in a free world. So when they come, they share. In so doing, there is creative thinking that develops from them. In so doing, there is teamwork being developed amongst them. In so doing, there is creativity. Yes, there is innovation. Yes, some of them are given a chance to set costumes for their friends. Some students don't know that they can drum. Some don't know that they can sing. So when an opportunity is given to them, they discover that, hey, I can as well sing, I can as well act. And apart from that, when they discover this talent, many get opportunity outside. But it was because of the opportunity that was given one time in school. Our Lady of Africa is NAMILYANGO. Now, the traditional folk song, we look at how are the Africans keep information. How do they pass on this information to the next generation? Take an example. When you say we're going to have a traditional folk song about hunting, yes, hunting, that shows that this is how the Africans used to look for food. They hunt, and hunting is not only killing animals, but there was hunting of food. That is how gathering of food began. Now the traditional dances, some are looking at transition from childhood to the manhood. Take an example of Imbalo. Yes, Imbalo, which is done by the Gishus. Yes, it's a transition from a boy to a man. You have to be brave. So we are showing these young ones that this is how it was supposed to be.
Now big and better. Buildings big and better. Traffic also better. Standard now is better. No wonder.
The intention of the poem is to show these learners that there is something learned from this theme. The example I can give is 20 years of abundant harvest. How did this school start? Who started it? What was his vision? What has he achieved? Do we have some challenges?
When the school started, a hallowing string of challenges surfaced.
The learners were few.
Indeed, very few. Making it hard to raise the resources to run.
The classes were few.
Surrounded by bush, scaring the security of the learners and staff.
Then the pessimists.
Talking evil about the school, discouraging potential parents and learners. With their venomous and cynic terms.
Poco poco,
Wolokoso, Lusto, decampaigning, defending, depopularizing, demonizing the young school. Orchestrating hate and negativity among the neighboring communities. Rippling the school's growth.
So you look at the whole package. Yeah, that is a poem. The whole package. And at the end, those who are listening to a poem, they are getting a lot of information, which may at times not be easily seen That's the poem.
Mommy, would you do me a favor?
What could that be, my dear?
Well, Mommy, all my friends I sat with Bill. You are going to our lady. But can I get you a jacket?
And one of the houses had a mime where a young girl, because she had grown fat and beautiful, she was undermining her mother because the mother was crippled, the mother was old. And this young girl looked at that as embarrassing. Trust me, when these children were showcasing this, I looked at the children as they were watching. Many of them, they were shedding tears. That's why you have these mimes. So the children that were shedding tears, almost attacking the girl who was acting it, they felt bad to undermine a parent. That's the information you're sending to these children.
In the year 2005, our school managed to acquire a center number in the names of Our Lady of Africa that made our institution recognized by the Ministry of Education and Sports.
Why should I not be proud of Our Lady of Africa, SS NAMILYANGO, when all my 4 children studied from here and graduated with second and first class degrees?
Music, dance, and drama is called performing arts in the competence-based curriculum. How can we help our learners to, one, get the skills of performing, 2, looking at themselves that if I'm doing performing art, I'm not a failure, 3, to develop their talents. Some are writers, some are poets, some are dancers. So when the competence-based curriculum came in, it was an opportunity to us. And remember, at the end of the 3 years, these learners are supposed to do DIT, and they're given certificates. Certificates in what they can do best. These children cannot be failures. We are doing the right thing as Our Lady of Africa, SS NAMILYANGO.